Hello, people.
Hello, my beautiful train wrecks.
How are you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of Damning Pain with the Edwards family. Yes. So, you guys are stuck with me on this episode, giving Jill a little break. So, today I am working on um, yeah, whatever this thing's called. Each tree has a soul. I had to look at it. So she's actually got quite a bit done. She's been feeling good. She's had a couple good feeling days. She's done quite a bit. So I think when we get done, um, we'll show you what how much has been done so far. So we'll get to it. Gotta pre-record so we can have some time to do some other stuff later on down the road.
What's our biggest chore that we got to do
Right now,
before October 26th? It's Camper Edition. Can we fix it? Part 2.
ongoing.
Tell them we got what we got to do, Thomas. A
Well,
very interesting, useful engine.
well, I've got a toggle switch, what they call the gallery kill switch. So what that does is like where our sink and our stove is, it sits on a shelf. So when you open it, or you got to take it down and set it on the floor, it pivots and goes to the floor, so you can get the roof down.
I have
But
to do it. Pivot!
there's a little toggle switch, what they call the gallery switch. So, like if you have, say you accidentally left the light on or whatever, it kills all power to the trailer. So that way, um, nothing's being left on and get hot and take a chance of burning up a camper or whatever. So, I know somebody will get this, but but yeah, it's just what they call a kill switch. It just pops up and it kills the power for the trailer. Granted, I've got a kill switch. I should say we have a kill switch on the outside of the trailer up by the tone that we turn off too. That also kills all the power to the trailer and just keeps it to the batteries. That was installed before we got the camper, which has been really good. But the part that I've been trying to get is what they call a power converter. So anybody that has a trailer or a camper or whatever, that power converter converts the power coming in to the trailer and distributes it to lower voltage, like a 12-volt system, in to the camper. Some of it will be 120 because it'll have circuit breakers, and you'll have 110 to run fridge, freezer, microwaves, whatever you may have in the camper. It runs the bigger appliances, outlets, but like the electric and all that stuff. Yeah, it just helps power, distributes the power. It's like your fuse panel in a trailer. So we upgraded from, I think it was a 20 amp or 25 amp system to a 35 amp, and we have a little bit more fuses to use. Maybe hook up, take some load off a couple things and run it to other areas. Um, so I'm waiting. I just ordered another one today. I had one ordered, but when I ordered, I wasn't paying attention, and it said deliver between October 10th and November 9th or something like that. So that was within that period where I may get it before we go camping for a vacation, or I may get it afterwards. nah. So the one that I originally wanted that was out of temporary stock was back in stock, and I could get by next week. So I canceled that order and reordered this one, so I have it next week. So on top of that, I also got a surge protector for the trailer to plug into power outlets. When we plug in the trailer, it helps detect whether we have faulty ground, anything electrical with the, you know, whether it's a bad negative, bad power, whatever. It actually will tell it and just shut the power off at that surge protector. Plus, I think it's a 10 or 13,000 joule protector. So in case lightning hits, it protects us from that. I never had one, and I finally got one. Because I got a feeling what may have happened is when we plugged into the power at the Holy Spirit Festival we did early August. I think it may have fried the old power converter, because I don't know how old it was, because we never had issues until then, and I think it just may have, with that surge going in, it may have fried it. So we've got multiple things to help relieve that from happening anymore. So yeah, that's the update on the camper. Oh, and I put it up. I set it up when we got back home. When was the last time we used it?
Right.
Actually, I think it's been set up and popped up for what,
A while.
2 months now, month and a half, something
Okay.
like that.
Can you? There's a lot of light. Hang on. Let me fix that light. It's bright. It's bright. There's too much light.
No, it's good.
There. That's better.
You can still
Sorry,
see
guys.
the shadow cutters here.
We've had it up for a while.
So yeah, it's been up for a while, which in terms, because of being a brand new canvas, it gives it time to stretch out a little bit. But I go over about every other day just to check it, make sure there's nothing going on with it. Nobody's messed with it or whatever. Because I can't really put it down, because I can't work on it with it down. I got to move everything out. So I've got to have it up. So when I get the converter in and I put the switch in, everything's got to be back up. So to save stress on my back and my elbows and all that, my joints, I just decided to leave it up. Plus, I've been doing small things here and there, double checking wiring, making sure everything's, there is no short to ground or no frayed wires or whatever. So, and we went through and reorganized the whole tray. Well, I did. She sat down and wrote down everything, where everything goes.
But now I'm pretty much healed, other than my middle fingers are still like really stiff. But
Yeah.
I can help.
So
I can be shake and bake. I can help.
so, and then now, like this weekend, we've got a bridal shower. She's got a bridal shower.
Pick up the diamond pin and start placing.
A sure whole woman.
They want to see you diamond pin.
I know that, but it's been a while since I talked to the peoples.
You got to talk to your brothers.
I got
and
to
sisters.
talk to the peoples.
Yeah, talk to the people.
And the one thing I normally don't do, I don't do a whole lot of talking when I diamond paint, so I'm getting it out.
You're getting it all out.
I'm getting it out. That way, once I start diamond painting, if I shut my mouth, then I'm made up for it.
That's not fair, John. We're supposed to learn how to vote at the same time.
Plus, when I lean over, the other thing with me leaning over, it gets weight off my leg that I hurt over the week. I hurt my leg.
Then get to leaning and start
I did it again. Jill
See
Jill had we
I
went.
went to my niece's birthday party.
Yeah, we went to her niece's birthday party, and of course there were kids there, and me being a big kid myself.
And me too.
Yeah, she did, but I was running around with the kids, chasing them and all that, and I went to step and turn, and I felt this pull on the back side of my thigh, right in the middle. It felt like a really bad cramp, but the cramp didn't go away; it stayed. So I've been using what they call Tiger Balm, which is just a
Like a Vicks, but
kind of like Vicks or Bengay, but it's Tiger Balm. Works really good. I like it. It's about all I use. And then I've also been using a heating pad. I also been stretching. But yeah, it's been a little sore here the last couple of days.
what did I get? What was my punishment?
She got soaked.
I let the kids
They
get me with the water.
I was like, where'd everybody go? I hear everybody running around and everything. Me and Philip still sitting in the back on our chairs. Everybody's up front running around, and I'm like, I see water hoses, and everybody's getting a big old water fight. So I looked up at Jill, and her all of a sudden she just soaked. I went to talk to her, and she was dry. Next thing I come around, she's just soaked.
Well,
So
let the kids have a good time, and Angel doesn't mind getting wet.
So
Jill
yeah,
wants to
that's
dad.
so that was our last weekend. This weekend is we're going to bridal shower because Frankie's wedding
Woo-hoo.
is end of this month, right before we go to vacation.
It's the attack of the mamas.
So we're all going on Saturday. We're gonna help out around the house, and then Sunday all the guys are. I don't know what we're doing.
You guys are going out to eat.
So I guess we're going out to eat, whatever, and then
Getting the males out.
I'm coming home on Sunday night. So because I got to work on Monday, and then she's staying the night up there because she's got her dress fitting on Monday to see if she has to take, if there's any altercations that has to happen with
I know the link.
the dress.
Definitely the link.
So
I picked a dress that was a little snug because I knew I was going to lose weight. So we're going to cross our fingers that it still works. If it doesn't, I'm going to have her put a corset in so we could just corset it with a modesty panel. This dress, it will fit me. It will happen.
So yeah, it's and then after that, and we don't know also whether Philip may have a job by the end of the week or not. And if he gets a job, he's made it through the interview, and they haven't told him no yet, but they haven't said yes yet either. So it's still up in the air, what he may have. If he may have it, may not. So if they do call him later this week and tell him he has a job, then he'll be coming back home with me so he can work on Monday or whenever he starts.
That means I will be alone.
So, oh good Lord, that means she's being left
I
alone
will
by
be
herself.
alone with Frankie and Gumdrop.
So, yeah, that's how this weekend's going. Next weekend, I don't think we really have anything going on. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
There's
It's gonna be fun.
my mom's shed has been falling apart. And the thing's like 30. Trying to think here. I think it was built mid to late 90s. So it's at least like 30, 35 years old, right around there. And it's starting to fall apart. Some water damage has got to one corner, and it got really bad. So
You can see through it.
my son is renting a dumpster. It's supposed to show up next week, like late next week. So next weekend, we're doing some videos of us demoing this thing, taking anger out and all that, which if you guys have seen Jill's other channel, um,
Rage.
the Rage channels,
The rage.
you'll see
video.
what they're see what it's about. So, but this one's going to be a full size shed that's coming down, and we're going to be tearing it out and getting it done.
And
Well,
if you want to see it, if you go down at the bottom of the page of the YouTube channel of the channels I recommend, it's got the butterfly. Everybody's saying Jill. Yes. The non-diamond painting stuff is there.
I don't know how much I'll do. It depends on how I feel. Because it seems like every time I try to be active, I end up hurting myself. I'm done being active. I just like everything at work now. I don't get hurt so much. My body's like, nope, we're not doing that crap no more. I'm usually pretty safe at just walk. Well, I would say just walking, but I don't even know about that anymore. So we'll see how that goes. I got a feeling every time I probably pick up a sledgehammer or something, I'll end up throwing my shoulder out, hitting myself or.
That's okay. I have enough range between the both of us right now. I've got my own little mini sledge and my mini crowbar.
Worst case scenario I'll do is I'll just tie a rope to my truck and I'll just start pulling it over. One of the two, I don't know.
Well, I still think we're gonna have to take those, unless he gets a contractor one. We're probably gonna have to take all of that off, all of the shingles off. I don't know.
He's getting a 20-yard dumpster.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's construction or not.
I told him, I said, when you go look for him, it's for construction or whatever. So hopefully he remembered that, and that's what he got. I don't know. I wasn't part of that. Either way, when they do it, that'll be on him, not us, because he's the one who's got to ultimately. He's the one paying for it. Hurts to say, but that's reality too. Because that, like when we got our dumpster when we was I had to make sure it was for demolition debris and stuff like that, So, not trying to be in butthead, but they'll just have to make sure on the contract because they'll charge you more if it's not. So, but that's next weekend. That takes us into the middle. The first 2 weekends of October are already full. And then the weekend after that, I don't think there's much going on besides getting everything ready for wedding, because there's still some things we got to get for the wedding, plus gear up for Halloween, finalize stuff for vacation and all that. So, oh yeah, then a week after that, then it's go time. So, but yeah, this is the last vacation of the year for me. And then last camping trip of the season for the trailer. And after that, with the holiday seasons coming in, it's going to be time for me to focus on getting the front 2 rooms done this winter. That's my goal, is to get those 2 rooms done. Because one will be Philip's room, and then the other one will be kind of our dining / gather room for us. because right now we just kind of fit in where we can with the house. So I'm gonna work on getting all that done this winter, this late fall, winter. I'm gonna start working on that. Get my butt in gear with that. Because once I get Philip's room's done, he can start. We can start putting stuff in, and he can start getting his stuff organized, putting shelves in, and once he starts getting his stuff done, it'll clear out that front room and give me time to, or give me a lot more room to get all that room done. So, which would be nice, and then I'll finish. Then that would just leave the small things of the kitchen to do and all that. And then summer next year, the house will sit. We'll enjoy the spring and get out and camp and do all kinds of other stuff. And then it seems like the fall and the winter time is when the house gets attention. Unless it's something we have to do outside, we need to get done on the outside, like window. Well, yeah, spring or summer, one of the two. There are 2 windows we have to get replaced. Next year, so that'll happen. Well, no, we got one to fix, one to replace. I don't know what we're gonna do with that last window, unless we save it and put it on that back wall.
Maybe a good idea.
We may save it for that. We got 2 36-inch doors. I'm not sure. I know one's going to go up eventually on this door. The other one, I have no idea where it's going to go.
The front door.
I would have to have help because there's a lot of 2x4s up there, and I want to make sure I do it correctly. So, yeah, I would have to have somebody help me that does that kind of work to help me, at least show me how to do it, so I'm not screwing something up. Because I think if I measured it right, 2 of those studs on the right side would have to come out. 2 out of those 3. So I don't know how I would strengthen that back up. I may end up having to, I don't know.
We'll figure that out.
So we got extra doors that we had big plans when we was doing everything. It was like, okay, yeah, we do this and this and this, and then everything kind of fell apart. But luckily we've got a lot of stuff here that we can work with and get done. That don't look too bad. Damn, it's already been 23 minutes. Wow. Time flies when you have fun.
I'm watching about how bowling balls are made.
Oh, I went back to the old school show, How It's Made. Used to love watching that show.
Actually, no. It's called Beautiful Work, based out of Korea.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I used to love the show How It's Made.
So did I.
I found that very interesting on.
But this is kind of like that. It's just bowling balls.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
The latest on the medical side of us, we both got. We're both going to go see a podiatrist for both our feet. Wednesday, I go get a Doppler done on the lower part of my legs for the veins and stuff. Because I I still have the swelling issue in my legs, so they just want a better look. What's going on there? I'm getting a packet probably sent to me for the ADHD. I guess it's gonna be a big old packet for it. So I get to do that. The dementia, they gave me a dementia test in the office, and I passed it. And then Miss Jill over there, she did pretty good.
Sort of.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is we still ain't figured out this one yet. Everything was good. Everything was in normal range. Yeah, blood sugars, A1C, and all that. But our carbon dioxide was up, and our triglycerides were up. We ain't figured that out yet.
Now my cholesterol went up.
Her cholesterol, yeah, I was elevated, but not as high as yours. But my triglycerides and yeah, I have trouble saying that. They were both up because it was weird. We were really good on everything except for it was like both of us failed two of them. She had another one she failed. I think I wasn't as high as her on cholesterol, but yeah, it was weird. I was like, what is going on? How are we mirroring each other now?
Yeah, same blood pressure.
Yeah.
Exact same. All I can say to you, sir, is would you get healthy so I can be healthy? You're mirroring me. You got to get better.
Yeah. You know what? My body, since I turned 46, my body has started declining a little bit. I don't know what. I can't say much about that.
Two of my medicines, and hopefully I'll be able to sleep better.
Yeah, they increased two of her medicines. One was for her fibro to help with the leg pain. The other one is to help her sleep better and to calm her mind down when she sleeps.
It's not a fibro thing with the pain. The reason why they increased one medicine, it's not because it's fibromyalgia, it's because it's neuropathy, and I have neuropathy from my toes to my hips now. That's why the leg pain. So I got the other medicine, not for fibromyalgia, but for the nerve pain, for the neuropathy. That's the reason why he gave it.
Yeah.
The other one is to help me calm the freak down so I can sleep. And then one I haven't gotten yet, which should be coming soon. It's still nightmares.
It's still pending.
Yeah.
So because the doctor had been busy at the hospital and hasn't had time to, because see, the pharmacy had questions for the doctor about a certain medicine, so it's still pending.
Because I have to do it different. I have to take like one for 3 days, and then I boost up to a second one. Well, they need to have that in writing that I got to do it. That's what we're waiting on.
So, yeah, so as far as the medical front, that's what's going on with us.
Yeah.
It's always fun around this place. There's always something happening. But just like most things, we just can't have nice things. At least as far as our body goes. Our bodies no longer like us when we do fun things. Trying to make sure my head's not getting in the video. because I'm leaning over to put these diamonds on. Come on, get on our straw, you butthead. Be that way. Tell I haven't done this for a minute. Well, tell I'm still a rookie on squares. Let's put it that way.
I wanted you to practice.
But I think when we go camping, I'm gonna take my coloring book. I never have time to do diamond painting. We always take it just in case, but we never end up doing any
This
of it.
time we'll be able to do it. It's going to be a lot of days.
It's gonna be a lot of nice quiet days where
How many total days?
it's a Sunday to Sunday. So
Because we usually just do
8 days.
Yeah, 3. Now we're doing 7.
because we will get there early, well, early-ish Sunday, probably around 10, 11, noon, whatever. Even though a lot of the checkouts at 5 o'clock, a lot of people, they're already gone by noon. Everybody's gone normally. So we'll get there, even if we just got to sit around and do whatever. We'll do that. Or we'll just take our time and take our time, get set up once we get there, and be nice, quiet week. Because from what I looked at for that week, there was like nobody. It was like the weekend we arrive, everybody's, it's a full weekend. But after that weekend after, there's like nobody there through the week. And that last weekend of October, last time I looked, there was maybe a total of like 12 campers in that whole park. Because nobody really camps that late into October, early November. So,
We've done it before.
oh yeah, we've done it. We enjoy it. But there's just not a whole lot of people that do it. But I mean, it may change, and being holiday weekend, Halloween weekend, people may have other plans and not want to go camping and be home with that. But we're taking candy just in case.
Yes. We learned from last year.
So now it's always a surprise, surprise. So it's like, well, let's see how this goes. It's what I see. Excuse me. For what I've seen on the weather so far, it's supposed to be a beautiful week. I don't think they're predicting any rain through the whole week. I think it's supposed to be cool, but it's supposed to be nice. And I'll take that, because the trailer gets pretty warm with the heaters. It's like as soon as camping's done, then it's like right into November, and get ready for Thanksgiving and figure out where we're going for whether we're going 2 or 3 places for Thanksgiving. It's like, go one place one day, the next day go somewhere else and stay. You may stay the night for something else. You know, who knows? It's yeah.
You usually have a good time.
Oh yeah.
Busy.
That's usually always busy. There's definitely not much downtime. The only downtime is when one of us get hurt.
Hoping this year to have a holiday where I am not hurt and or sick.
Yeah.
Crossing my fingers.
How about we just concentrate on being the sick part, not being sick? Because we don't do that much during. There's no festivals or anything else like that for you to get hurt. Well, famous last words. Besides putting freaking bubble wrap on you. Because now there's no reason for you to be tripping in the camper.
That's taken care of.
All the lights we got going on in the camper now, and just I keep on wanting to look at the screen because I'm so used to doing lives. I keep on I find myself looking at the screen. Who's chatting? Oh wait a minute, there's no chat. It's weird doing a pre-recording of a video. Not used to that. It's weird how you get so used to doing lives and then all of a sudden doing a recording. Trying to finish up this little bit of purple. Oh, I don't know, see how I feel about going on to the next one. Because it's taken me 38 minutes. And I started working on some of this before I started filming. So I did like a lot of this down here, and I'm just getting to all this over here now. So we'll see. Not as good as I used to be. Or I'm sorry. I'm not as good as I once was. The old Toby Keith song.
Just learned how they make a 15-pound bowling ball.
Really?
And even how they drill it and everything else. It's very fascinating. I just have to read the closed captioning.
Ah. There you go.
You can tell them what we watched yesterday. The strongest man in history. I got to see underneath guys' kilts.
Oh, they're wearing shorts.
Big balls, not their own.
It was the part of the Highland Games where they lift the big heavy stones on top of the barrels. We watched that. I think it was back from 2019. And then the other one was where four of the former strongest men alive champions went to Scotland to take on some of the records set by Donald Denny back in the mid 1800s that still stand today. I know one they broke. I don't know. I fell asleep, so I don't know.
They all were broke, but it wasn't by all the same men.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they all was broken.
How'd they do on the log toss? Or the caper? The caper toss.
Oh, the what?
The caper. That's what they call it, as caper.
Yeah, one person was able to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now the keg throw was cool. They threw that keg 22 feet in the air. That was really neat. So yeah, but I like watching strongman competitions and like timber sports and stuff. I like watching people do things that I could never do. I am not throwing a keg. I'm not throwing a keg 22 feet in the air. Pass. But I'll watch them. I'll watch the lumberjack ones too. Those are interesting. So I like that kind of stuff. Oh, I can learn how a bowling pin setter machine works. Fascinating.
Oh, Lord.
Pass. Oh, World Domino Collective 2022. I just go down the rabbit hole and whatever.
The rabbit holes that we go down through nightly. This is not how Parmesan cheese is made. I'm just seeing where it takes me now. This is our nightly routine. This is why we don't watch local TV. We get up, we relax in bed, and we go down a rabbit hole. What YouTube will send us.
How marbles are made.
How marbles are made? I can't even keep them in my head. I'm losing them.
The Heinz factory in Europe.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't number 4. It just didn't look like it. Get off this table, cat. You're not getting up here and pushing buttons.
Why? They push my buttons every day.
Yeah, but JJ was up here right around the keyboard.
Yeah.
Now they're both in your chair trying to play around, him and Carl. The two weirdos.
Ooh, how Japanese fireworks are made. So I guess it's a lot of how-tos tonight. Well, there's always cats being weird.
Somebody just hit the table. And it wasn't me.
Rainbow icons. Eiffel Tower speed build with over 10,000 pieces. I guess they built the Eiffel Tower in 1,000 pieces in 23 minutes. I wonder how many people.
Now, there was one night we ran across dominoes
Oh yes, that's interesting.
where they set them up and then
Knock them down.
knocked them down. Had all these extravagant pictures within them and stuff. I'm like, why would you waste all that time just to set them up? Just to knock them all back down.
Wow, how to make popsicles. I'm finding that a lot of the how-to videos are Japanese and Korean based. Like, I'm always fascinated on how they make their cakes. And that's one of them. How they decorate their cakes over there.
Come on. Stick in there. There you go. Try to get. See if I
It's time for dinner yet.
I don't know.
Oh, we can watch the Steel Timber Sports 2024 Championship. That popped up.
Down. Thank you. That was Mr. JJ shaking his tush on the table.
Oh, not on the catwalk, man.
Nope. Went on the catwalk.
Table?
It was on the table. They might think it's a catwalk half the time. Of course, the most cats, everything's a catwalk on them.
Oh. What time is it? It's dinner time. It's 7:05.
7:05.
It's time to eat dinner. At least for me, I haven't eaten in 12 hours.
You gonna go see if dinner's done? I've got another 10 minutes. Well, the oven, I just heard the oven go off.
Yeah, so.
I think I'm going to go for about an hour.
Okay.
So I've got about another 10 minutes.
Okay. What, baby?
And you got JJ. He's voicing his opinion. He's not happy.
What, Jay?
One thing that we've got to do tonight, babe.
Yes.
A certain cat really needs her pills because she didn't get it again today, and I don't. She didn't get it yesterday at all. She didn't get it this morning because everybody was asleep and I wasn't going to tackle it by myself.
Okay.
So we've got to give her medicine tonight.
Okay.
Who knew a little bitty 4-pound cat,
Mm.
if that,
Yeah. She's just got a
Well,
lot
just-
of belly trouble.
will tear you up. Good Lord, I mean, it's, well, you can't, well, wait a minute.
Well, I'm smart enough to know to put it in a towel.
That was her the other day, right on the crease. And then my belly is just
Anybody else want to come out?
tore up. Because I had a really good, she took it really good one time, and I did it another time, and she didn't like it. So, yeah, that was fun. You'd think I'd learn one of these days. Right. Don't think so. Hopefully I get all these. What time is it? Oh yeah, 9 minutes. I should get all these fours done by then. Takes me 9 minutes to do this little section. Somebody just shoot me. Not literally. Of course, I don't know. Stop it. I keep it on that stupid plastic. Right there. She's coming. Yeah, I knew I was going to go quiet. Oops, I got distracted again. I always like to make sure these things are in there good. Oh, good. Oh yeah. We're doing good. No. I think we're golden. I think we're golden. It'll be time for me to get a break off my thigh. Get back on the heating pad. Okay. Well, I say that, but make sure all the fours are done. See, there's a couple, you can just feel them where they're not in there all the way. You can feel them pop out. Oh, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Cotton Eye Joe. I think that one was put upside down. I do, I do, I do. Don't you fall either, because oh, I thought you fell. Oh. I hit that plastic and I thought it fell down on on the tray, and I was like, no, 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 no. I got one. I think that one's just a bigger one than normal, because it's in all the way. So, yeah, there's one right there. There it goes. There's one right there. Just push down on it, get it in there. That didn't take much to get it in there. Same one, right there. Bugs me. But with that, because those are done, I got all the number 4s done. So I will, by the time I clean up and do all that, I will. Let's see. I don't know. We got what, 4 minutes? Double dot. Here's the double dot. Double dot, double dot, double dot. Where are you? Double dot. Oh, good Lord, get over here. There it is. What do I need? I need 3, 6, 7. 3, it's a little too many. How did, good Lord. There's a lot of double dots. Yeah, there's a lot of double dots. Wow. Okay. I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, I got a whole pot of double dots, but I don't have a whole lot to use. This is kind of weird. I guess we're gonna have a lot of blue. Oh, come on. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. Flip over. Thank you. Stay there. Don't you stay there. Let's see what else we can get done. I'm gonna try to work the little. Wait a minute. Let me move you up. Let me move you up. So I'm gonna work this section right here. Hi, Max. Figured I have it. Might as well use it. You're a kitty. Crapolas. Let's see. Am I going to have enough time to get it done? We're just going to be just over that hour mark. Oh well. I was trying. Well, just be just a few minutes over. Just a tad. I'll get these done and we'll call it the day. Any more? No, I think that was it. So, all right. Got those done. So we will call it there. And we will see you guys on the next video.
Bye-bye. Excuses.
So,
Drop in my face.
so with that, love y'all. You know, and like I said, we will talk to you guys again in the next video. You guys have a great day, great evening, morning, whatever it may be when you guys listen to this. We love you. And thanks for watching and being part of this chaotic and hilarious channel.
Yes.
Love everything you guys do for us and with us. And
Look how I got my ketchup.
so
I poured my ketchup in a shot glass.
we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
See ya.